All right, Brendan Taylor here, True School Sports. I'm with my main man, Jesse Robinson. Once again, how you doing, Jesse?
Hello, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's always good to have you on the channel talking boxing. First of all, let's get to the fights this weekend. You have, your guy, Derek Cuevas.
Sure.
How you feeling about it?
I feel good about it. Cuevas is he's getting better and better. This is my fourth fight with him. He getting to the point that he's ready about ready for anybody. You know, it is no names don't make no difference no more. You can't keep taking the fighters and training them, and all of a sudden you picking and dodging fighters. You know, you got to get to a point that he can stand up against anybody. That's when you know you didn't did your job, and you didn't took him where he wouldn't be earlier. You know, in his career.
Absolutely.
He come here, he was sort of like a C-class fighter. Now he moved up to about a B plus. You know.
B plus, really. So he went from C class to B plus. So what's been the biggest difference in his skill set that's got him from that level, from C to B?
Well, when he came here, he was doing a lot of amateur mistakes. Like he didn't know how to fight comfortable in the inside. And then you get to be a guy that know how to pick shots, like knockout shots, set up knockouts, and set up sharp punches and set traps and stuff like that. When you get to the point that you can do all that, then you get to the point you can fight the best in the world.
Yeah. So you basically taught him like that, those Detroit skills, as they would call them.
Yeah, I added the skills to him, and it's coming out. It takes time. People feel, the ingredients you put into a fighter, it takes time to make him rise to the level of a champ. He's this fight he could take him to maybe a B plus A, where he can. It's all come down to volume and all the things they need to be able to put out. But people want to see an action-packed fight.
They do.
They don't want to see no guy watch paint dry.
No, we don't want to see that.
Yeah.
You've worked with a lot of fighters over the years. Does Derek Cuevas remind you of anybody that you've worked with in the past?
Well, great. Derek is very slick fighter, very good fighter, and he came here being good, but he was making so many young mistakes, like amateur mistakes, like and I just wanted to correct those, and he had to be focused and trained to be available to take on anybody. Like when you speak of a name, you don't be shy of the name. You say, listen, I want that. You got to ask for more.
Yeah.
When you get to the point, you can ask for more. See, some guys say, well, I can beat the champ. But listen, a lot of TV fighters, everybody can sit at home and watch TV and say, listen, I can beat the champ. But when you go in there with that champ, you got to be ready.
Yeah, under those lights,
True, listen.
What did you say? You said you go out under those lights sometimes and you forget your mama's name.
You better believe it. That's right, exactly. And it happens so often. Yeah.
I know with Derek, he had a really good amateur career too. So you had a good base to work with. I believe he was like 123-14 as an amateur, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. As far as like I remember there was one time I remember I saw him hitting the heavy bag, or hitting the little bag right here on the side.
Right.
On the side. How has it been like teaching him how to sit down in a shot? Because that seems like something you've been trying to teach him.
That's very important. Sit down in a shot and know where to put the bad intention on it, and velocity on it. If you know how to do that, you're gonna get a lot of more knockouts. Because most guys, they hit run punches. You run combinations, you ain't gonna get no knockout.
Yeah.
You sit down and place the punches. When you go to placing them shots and hitting them certain body functions, really, things go to shut down.
Yeah, breaking guys down slowly but surely.
That's right. And you snatching them hooks and cutting and listen, it all comes down to that. If you go to putting it together like that, you get knockouts.
Okay. So you really went ahead, and it seems like you've gotten Derek to learn certain skills of boxing, those like more nuanced skills of boxing, and now he's getting the proper seasoning, as far as the fights he's getting. How soon do you think he'll be able to challenge for like a world title?
Well, that's what I want to do now. I want to go there. This fight here is another tune-up fight, but he'll be fighting for another title maybe as soon as July. And I want another title. I don't no time to waste. No time to waste. Listen, any of them, bring him on now. He in the best of shape. He's solid, and bring him on.
Okay.
And if he can't make it, he would ready. We had to start all over again. That's how it worked.
That's boxing. That's life.
That's boxing, right?
What would you say is his best quality in the ring?
That left hook.
Left
got a
hook.
hook out of sight. He remind me so much of Trinidad.
Really?
He can snatch your guts out.
A lot of Puerto Rican fighters tend to have good hooks.
Well, he got it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Puerto Rican myself. Holyfield told me I got a pretty good hook myself. So.
Well, he gifted. I think they sent it down through the bloodline.
Yeah, that must be true.
Yeah, because he got a good hook. But he got a little bit of everything. So, you know, you just can't have one thing talking about you're going to be champion. You got to have a little bit of everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to bring the whole recipe. Yeah.
You would say he has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he got a little bit of everything. Slickness, jab, this, that. But I just wanted to enhance it and make him better. So it'll come out, you know. It shows in the fight. So every time this fight, if you know, he just come out and do his thing, relax. Most guys want to go out and say, hey, I'm going to knock everybody out in one round. Don't do that. Learn how to fight and set him up and get the knockout. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you talked to Greg recently at all?
Yeah. But Greg was over there in
I know he's in
England,
England,
sparring with Joshua, and he was doing a good job. Joshua was very excited.
Yeah, Joshua seemed to like him. He posted a video on Instagram with him.
Well, it's about one thing. I explained to you before. Psychologically, he's not ready, but fight skills, he's ready. He can fight. There's no question. Mm-hmm. The problem is you have to get your head right too. It's a serious focus problem when you get ready to fight. In the old, you ever see the movie Gladiator?
Yeah.
They come kill you when you go out there on stage. When you know what death is?
Oh, man, I haven't experienced it, but I know what death is. Yeah, I know about it.
When you finish to kill, you really at the point of you don't have no nerves no more. You just lose it. That's what most guys do when they go to the ring. They don't have nerves to know, hey, I can make it through this. You just got to fight. They unleash the lions, tigers. You got to kill them. You got to fight. That's what it is. That's what they call the gladiator. That's why they got a four-corner ring. That means you go in there and save your life.
You got a point.
Yeah, you got to save your life. The guys ain't coming here. Listen, you don't sit down in the middle of the ring and eat ice cream.
No, you go in there to throw punches and render your opponent unconscious.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the goal of boxing.
That's right. You're not going in there to eat ice cream. So don't think like that. So, you know, that's why most people can't handle what they get themselves into. Mm-hmm. Everybody, I can fight, I can do this. Believe me, it's serious business, man.
Yeah, I always hear fighters say, like, you know, it's one thing when you sign a contract, when you take that ring walk.
That's right.
That ring walk is very lonely at times.
In the Bible it said, walk through the tunnel of death.
Yeah, that does say that in the Bible, yeah.
Yeah, listen, it's for real. Huh? Yeah, you walk through that. Mm-hmm. And everybody can't take that walk.
No.
Believe me, they lose it before they get to the ring.
Absolutely.
And when they get to the ring, you know what I did? I had a fighter I took over there for Klitschko one time. Mm-hmm. And he told me in the ring, Klitschko and them come out and they have a big stage. And they used to have violinists and all type of instruments and people making them that da-dum sound. And that boy asked me, he said, is everything all right? I said, got to be now. We in the ring. What else we can do? Believe me, it's serious business. People don't understand. People sit at home and watch fights on TV. Say, man, that guy didn't show up. He didn't do this. Listen, his life was on the line. So he didn't get it together.
Yeah, his life, his livelihood, his family's lives, a lot of things.
Everything shuts down. So the ones who overcome that, that's the ones going to be great.
Yeah.
Comes through here, right through that heart, right here. All comes out mentally, everywhere. Everything works in sync.
Absolutely. Speaking of guys who are great, Anthony Joshua, he got his replacement opponent with Ruiz. What did you make of that? Like, how do you think about that?
I'm very. Listen, man, don't sleep on Anthony Ruiz. Everybody's talking about how fat and how out of shape he is. Believe me, he's a fat dope boy that ain't always been that way, and ain't nothing changed. So it don't bother him. It might bother the people, but it don't bother him, and he gonna fight.
Yeah.
This boy got skills.
He's comfortable in his own skin.
That's right. Hey, that fight with Parker could have went either way. Mm-hmm. He got the luck of the draw from being at home. But now this boy at home, you come into my country and fight me. Let me tell you something. That boy can fight. And Ruiz and Mexicans fight anyway. It's just in their blood, it's in their DNA.
Yeah.
They fight.
And he's got a chance to make some serious history. I mean, if he wins, he'll be the first Mexican heavyweight champion.
Listen,
Big deal.
this kid has the capability to do something big. Now, I don't care. Everybody who said he's gonna get blowed up, I don't see it that way.
Why don't you see it that way?
Because the boy can fight, and the boy constantly bring it to you.
So like the pressure he brings you.
Yeah, his physical attributes is not like the ordinary guy. He's a short guy. He's not no tall guy, but he fights. Joe Frazier, smoking. That boy, there, if he tighten up that hook a little bit more, he'd be smoking Andy Ruiz. He can smoke.
Wow.
That hook comes from. Listen, he cutting and snatching. So listen, look for that.
If you were training Andy Ruiz, like what would be the biggest thing you would tell him, like as far as what you see, how he fights?
He fights too good. I just make it more aggressive.
Okay.
Because hey, the more aggressive the guy is, the harder he fight, and make the guy who he fight have to fight harder.
Absolutely.
So the pressure makes bust a pipe. Too much pressure busts a pipe. So if you got that capability to bring that heat on, very few can stand that heat. Read me. Hey, you want put him in that fight. Huh?
So yeah, no. So basically, what you're telling me is Anthony Joshua, his ability to command distance and his jab and those things are going to be tested on fight night because of how Ruiz fights and how he always how he's aggressive.
Well, I would make Andy Ruiz more aggressive. You ask me what would I do to enhance his ability? I make it more aggressive because what happened is if you fight along with the guy, take for instance Jacobs fought Canelo.
Yeah.
He fought a comfortable fight with him. You can't be the champion fighting a comfortable fight.
No.
You got to fight to win, to take over, to knock the guy out. You got to step up with a higher tempo and go a little higher, a little higher. If you fight just what he do, I do, what I do, that's just TV sparring.
And then say I won the fight.
Yeah. Now, if you want to win the fight, you got to step up the tempo and step up the pressure and get to the body, come back to the head. They don't fight like that no more.
Very few.
Very few.
That's why for me, I like when he was the pound for pound king of boxing, like Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez. He was a guy who always seemed to just bring that in big fights. He used to always bring that extra bit of quality that he needed.
Well, everybody would pay for a great fight. If there was Smokin' Ruiz, you're gonna see a great fight. But he's a regular Ruiz that can fight, but he need to be smoking.
Yeah.
Like Smoking Joe. Smoking Joe with Muhammad Ali can knock Joshua into the next week. But guess what? He's smoking. Ruiz got it, but he just got to bring it to him.
Yeah.
Every round. So listen, watch. You see what happens if he bring it to him. You can't say, "Hey, I'm gonna win the fight," but I ain't gonna bring it to him.
That's true. So you're expecting a quality fight come June 1st when they get in the ring.
It's gonna be a what?
Quality fight, like it'll be a good competitive fight.
Yeah, he can fight. It'll be a great fight. I don't look for him to knock Ruiz out or nothing like that. I look for him to just be a great fight, maybe go the distance, something like that. But he fights, man. But I like to see him smoking.
Hopefully he is smoking for the sake of boxing
Well,
fans.
if he want to win the title, he got to be smoking.
A lot of people say that Ruiz is a better fighter than Jarrell Miller, so this is actually a better fight.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying to the people, to you and the peoples out there, if Ruiz comes smoking,
Smoking.
he can do something.
Beat Joshua.
Turn that tempo off. Listen, thermostat's supposed to hit the top. You know when they're at the top?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't stand in that room. Huh?
Yeah.
We turn that thermostat up a little bit. Now we said we get to 70.
70, 80, 90. And then eventually it's just gonna burst.
Listen, something's gonna give. That's what you gotta do, turn that temperature all the way up.
Okay, so Andy Ruiz, hopefully he becomes smoking like you said.
Well, he can win if he's smoking.
Absolutely. What did you make of? You mentioned Canelo Jacobs. What did you make of Canelo's performance?
Hey, how you doing? Basically, Canelo just was a good dancing show, ballroom dance. You know how you get the ballroom dance? They was doing a lot of ballroom dance. That's all I see.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing impressive. He didn't do what it takes to win. You know what it takes to win. You know how that is.
Yeah.
People just said it was another fight. I mean, they're impressive because Canelo won, but Jacob didn't do nothing to show him that he wasn't the man.
Okay.
He just had a dancing partner. Put it like that.
A name. He had a name.
A dancing partner. They out there dancing. A date.
I mean, he was dancing. There were a couple times he would stand in front of Canelo or Jacobs and slip 7 punches in a row.
Listen, Did nothing but a lot of dancing. Yeah, that's what it was.
Dancing. Okay.
That's what I see.
I mean, it's fair. It's a fair assessment. It's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Any message to the boxing world out there about Cuevas or the fight this weekend?
Well, we just hope that whole thing happen, that Cuevas do his job, keep stepping up, and like I say, we bring the boxing world to you. But Cuevas is going to bring a real exciting moment in boxing as we keep moving forward.
Okay. So Derek Cuevas will be fighting tomorrow at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino here in Hollywood.
And we're looking at the possibility of the end of the year, maybe being in a title situation, so world title situation.
Really?
So he's moving in the right direction.
He's not ranked, is he? I don't think he's ranked. Is he
No,
ranked?
he won the title, but the welterweight division is very compact right now.
Yeah.
And there ain't a lot of movement in there.
No, at the top there's not. No.
So we got to go in there and fight one of those guys and take their slot.
So like.
And we're willing to do that. And the name don't make no difference.
Okay. I like that because I was gonna mention the names: Thurman, Pacquiao, Porter, Spence.
It don't make no difference. Yeah. So.
All right, Jesse.
We take anything.
All right, Jesse. Thank you for talking to me as always. It's always a pleasure, and I look forward to having you on. Probably after the fights. Hopefully, it's an impressive victory.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Jesse.
Bye bye.